Hello, welcome Solex Nation. We have a really fun promotion this month for all new people that are enrolling with Solex.
Yeah, if you share with people, new people, what we have here at Solex. If you share with them and they enroll with a bundle and a subscription, they will automatically get one of our hottest products ever. This is the methylene blue product. We call it blue. It is a phenomenal ATP support product that everybody who enrolls that way gets. And so use that. If you aren't familiar with blue, this is a great chance to spend just even a few minutes on the Solex Global site and learn a little bit more. We have a bunch of videos about it. But you can just add that icing on the cake for anybody who you're sharing AO Scan or whatever it might be that Solex is offering. This is a great ad as a reason to join this month.
You know, methylene blue is kind of a hot topic right now, and it has been one of our top sellers since we launched it. When was that? September, day of discovery a year ago. So 2020.
Oh dear,
2023. Yeah. That is when we launched Blue. Now, ours is a little bit different though than others on the market. For one, it's nano.
Yeah, nano does a lot, and nano affects not just the methylene blue, but we also have the colloidals, copper, silver, and gold, which are not only antimicrobial, but they also support the redox function. Okay, what's the redox function? The redox function is methylene blue's great ability to scavenge for oxygen in the bloodstream as it circulates throughout the body and the brain. And when it's doing that, it's taking the oxygen, it's passing off an electron, and that electron is used at the mitochondrial level within the cell to produce energy for the cell so the cell can do what it's supposed to do. And so that, I think people experience a great deal of support when they use methylene blue regularly in their daily lives. That with those colloidals and that nano means not only do you need less stress on the body, but you get more reach out of the same dosage that you'd get somewhere else. But because it's nano, it's all separated. The spread, the reach is more. It's broader and deeper into the body.
So you take less product and you get the same great results.
Yeah.
Now, we were on a trip last year and we kept going to dinner and our tongues are blue. It's a great advertisement for blue when your tongue is blue. But we were taking blue every single day. Of course, we're this group of people for a long time, and we were just not wanting to catch anything, get sick. We just wanted to stay as healthy as we could that whole time. So with this man at dinner said, okay, why are your mouths always blue? What are you guys eating? What is this? Yeah. So we got into this huge discussion about blue, and he ended up saying, you got to get me some. Bring it, every night.
Yeah, I would bring it to dinner.
Do you have a hit of blue? Give me a hit of blue.
I need a hit of blue.
So we would bring it with our Lysol wipe. You know, people were trying it. Finally, we're just like, you know what? You can have it. Just take it. Well, his wife got sick on this trip, and he didn't. And he said, that never happens. He said, I catch everything. And he's like, I attribute it to blue, and he became a customer on the spot.
Yeah, he did. And it really does have those benefits. A lot of people see a lot of wide ranging. When the cells are performing the way that they're supposed to, meaning they have the energy and the nutrient support that they need to have to function the way they're supposed to function, they just perform better. Whether that's in the immune process or whether that's in just regular functioning from the eyes to the brain to the heart to the liver, it doesn't matter what cell it is. They all have mitochondria and they all need to have energy and to be supported in the way that they perform their duties as cells within the body.
That's
and
right.
They do.
That's right. So all new people coming on this month with a subscription and a bundle will get a free bottle of blue. Now, what's in it for you, the enroller?
Yeah, so as an enroller, when you enroll 6 people or more, let's start with 3 people. 3 people or more, you're going to get $150 in product credit. When you enroll 6 or more, you'll get an additional $350, making the total $500 in product credit. Those people need to have a bundle and a subscription when they enroll, and you will be issued your product credit once their subscription, all of those subscriptions successfully transact. So the month following the quarter is when that gets credited to your account. You can use that anywhere in the Solex store. $500 goes a long way to a wand or a mat.
It does.
Or a hub or RTMS. Oh gosh, the list goes on.
And just to be clear, the 3 and the 6 is not for the month of April, it's for the quarter. So April, May, and June, you have to get those 3 or 6. Okay, we're going to talk now about Day of Discovery in September. That is September 12th and 13th. That is our live Day of Discovery. Last year, we completely sold out. We had some people that were panicking a little bit, couldn't get tickets. Don't let that happen to you. If you haven't gotten your ticket yet, they are for sale in the back office. That Day of Discovery will be in Provo, Utah. We will have new launches. They're always exciting.
Well, we education, great
Yes.
presenters, a great environment. If there's one thing that we learn from every live Day of Discovery, and even like things like this incentive trip that we just went on, is there's so much value in people getting together. So many people meet new friends, they get new ideas, not necessarily from what happens on stage, but a lot from what happens between the seats, right? As people are talking to each other and they're just getting to know each other. We have an experience center. Obviously, there's a great discounts at the store. There's so many things going on. It's a great environment to be in once a year, and it's worth the trip and the effort to make it out. Everybody I ever talk to that comes usually says, oh, I can't miss one of these. And even when those have something very drastically distracting in their lives that causes them to not, they say, I won't miss the next one. This happened this year, I don't want to miss. I felt so like a piece of my year was missing because I didn't attend the event.
Yeah, these events truly are different from anything else that you would experience. So make it a priority and get that on your calendar and get your ticket in the back office. Okay, speaking of Day of Discovery, we've had a few questions about this. We do still have our virtual Day of Discovery that we just had last month up for sale in Solex University. It will be there forever, as are our past virtual Days of Discovery. You'll see from all the years past that they are still in Solex University, and you can purchase those and have them forever in your Solex U account. We also have many other courses in Solex University that are so worth checking out. So if you are looking for a little bit more education, that's the place to go.
Yeah, and some of you have never heard of Solex University. Talk to your upline. Also, check out the solexglobal.com site for Solex University. You'll get details about the courses and the opportunities to learn more. But even like there's the phases, phase 1, 2, and 3, that actually as you go deeper into those phases, it unlocks more parts of the scanner.
Yes.
Because you have a deeper education and understanding of what those parts mean. So there's a lot to offer there. If you've never heard of Solex University, it's a great time to jump in and just be familiar with it.
All right, let's go ahead and turn time over for our top enrollers and our contest.
Hi everyone, we're here to do top enrollers for the week of March 31st through April 6th. And in second place, who do we have, Deb?
It was actually really close. In second place, we have Ann Hessian. Good job, Ann.
Yes. And in first place, Paige Wheeler. And what is she gonna get?
A 6 pass of AO Scan sample passes.
Great job, Paige. And we're also gonna do the contest. The question was, if you remember from last week, was if you could ask Dr. Center from his awesome video, it was so great having him here that week. If you could ask him anything, what would it be?
We got a lot of good questions.
We're giving away something pretty cool too.
Bottle of sleep.
Yeah, okay, I'll let you pick first.
Everybody needs sleep.
Heck yeah.
Okay. Our first winner is Kathy Berger, 6650. Let us know who you are. Probably Kathy Berger. I would ask him, is it safe for me to use RTMF since I have aneurysm clips and brain plates? That's a very good question.
Cool. Okay.
Anxious to hear that answer.
Yeah, seriously. All right, here's one. All right, this one is Nadine Waig, 4120. I apologize if I mispronounced your name. Dr. Center, what has been your experience or any decent outcomes for progressive dementia using a combo of Solex tools and HBOT? Looking for some insight for my declining father. Run frequencies daily and have him on a lot of appropriate supplements, plus using the 660 band and using a PEMF device and CNAR for years. Appreciate any new ideas. Oh, also anxious to hear that one too.
Yeah, that's a really great question. All right, our third winner for a bottle of sleep is Lori Giovanni. Dr. Center, how would you use the AO scan with patients? Do you have them use the inner voice at home? ? Easy scan. Thank you.
Cool. Well, all right.
Great questions.
3 winners, 3 bottles of sleep heading out to you. And let's get on with the rest of our call.
Imagine that you're at a crossroads. Each path ahead of you represents a different choice. One path is smooth and well-shaped by others' expectations. It's easier, it's familiar, and it's unchallenging. The other path is less defined. It's rugged, it's inviting, and it's promising of the potential of who you could become. Which path calls to you? This isn't just a metaphor or a question, it's a daily reality. Because every decision that you make can either tether you to a familiar path or propel you towards a future fulfilled with growth and fulfillment. You have an incredible ability to shape your own destiny. Tap into your inner strength and your self-awareness. Understand your resilience and be ready and be able to embrace change. But first, you have to understand what personal power is. Think of personal power as an inner energy source, kind of like a battery that when it's fully charged, it's gonna drive you towards your best self. It keeps a handle on life's ups and downs with confidence, and it will keep you true to your values and beliefs, even when you are faced with challenges. To truly tap into your personal power, it's critical for you to understand that you need to be at the top of your to-do list every single day, or any list that you hold. This means prioritizing your well-being, your goals, and your growth above all else. Only when you take care of yourself first can you fully charge your inner energy source, and you'll be able to move towards your highest potential that you choose to be. There is self-preservation versus self-awareness that comes along with this. Do you worry that putting yourself first is selfish? It's a common concern with most people, especially if you're someone who naturally puts others' needs before or ahead of your own. Yet, self-preservation is not about being selfish. It's about maintaining your health and vitality so that you can be your very best for everyone's benefit, including your own. Think of this as finding the right balance. It's kind of like an athlete who must rest and recover between training sessions in order to perform optimally. You too need downtime to recharge. Or your cell phone, we've all been there, when our cell phone gets super low battery, the first thing we want to do is recharge it. Because recharging it is essential for the daily use of it. Caring for yourself doesn't mean that you have to hoard your energy. It means nurturing yourself to ensure that when you give it to others, you do so in place of strength and abundance. And then there's filling your cup. Take a moment to think about the past week. How often did you put someone else's needs before your own? Did you miss a meal? Did you cut back on sleep? Did you push aside your personal plans to accommodate others? Each of these choices might seem small at the time, but together they can significantly drain your energy reserves. It's time to become more aware of these moments of self-neglect. Commit to treating yourself with the same importance as the care that you extend to others. Because remember, nurturing yourself isn't an indulgence, it's essential. By keeping your own cup filled, you're not just looking after yourself, but you're enhancing your capability to be there for everybody and everything around you. So I need you to think about what brings you joy. Is it dancing? Is it music? Is it reading a book? Is it cooking? Whatever it is, you must find it to be able to fill your cup. There's also understanding the need for boundaries. So setting and maintaining boundaries is also crucial for maintaining and managing your personal energy. It's about knowing where your energy is best invested and identifying what unnecessarily drains you. It's not about cutting yourself off from others. It's about ensuring that your interactions and activities contribute positively to your life rather than depleting you. Think about your past week. What activities, interactions, or responsibilities left you feeling drained rather than fulfilled? Recognize these energy drainers as your first step towards taking back your own power and directing it where it makes the most positive impact for you. So you say, how do you set these boundaries? Sometimes it's hard, but establishing effective boundaries starts with self-awareness. You need to know your limits and how much you can actually handle before you begin to feel overwhelmed and exhausted. Once you're aware of this, it's important to communicate these boundaries clearly and respectively to all of the things or people around you. For example, you might tell a friend that you appreciate an invite for dinner, but you've had a really busy week and you need to stay home to be able to recharge. I know that some of you might be laughing right now, but hear me out. You know as well as I do that this is really hard to say no to, but it's necessary at times. I personally have been a yes girl my entire life. And I can tell you that there have been multiple times that I am left feeling drained when I didn't need to be. Then there's the transformation through self-reflection. Self-reflection is far more than just a moment of quiet thought. It's a powerful tool for profound change. When you regularly examine your true desires, your motivations, and your values, you are able to unlock the ability to make decisions that deeply resonate with who you really are. Consider self-reflection as a compass that guides you through life's choices so that each step is taken with intention and purpose. It's not about understanding who you are, but it's also giving yourself permission to reach the goals and your dreams. The question is, do you even know what those goals and dreams are? If not, I encourage you to sit down, have some quiet time, and ask yourself these questions. They're really hard to ask. But once you do that, you can make a self-reflection and a transformation practice that integrates into your daily routine. Each evening, take a moment to pause and reflect on your day. Ask yourself, did today bring me closer to what I aspire to be? Analyze those choices that you've made through the day, the reactions that you had, and the emotions that you felt. These nightly reflections can become your roadmap to personal authenticity. They allow you to see patterns in your behavior. They recognize misalignments with your core values and adjust your actions accordingly. Over time, these small daily insights will accumulate, steering you towards the goal or person that you want to be. Sometimes we need to do some detoxing in our lives to make room for change. So let's start with a physical detox. Consider how deeply your surroundings affect your mental or emotional being. A cluttered space isn't just an eyesore. It can cloud your mind and it can zap your energy. Acting as a barrier to assess your full potential, when your environment is chaotic, your mind can also be chaotic. The process of physical detox begins by evaluating each of the items in your space, asking yourself, does this serve a function or a purpose for me? Does it bring me joy or peace? If the answer is no, it might be time to let it go. The process of elimination isn't just about tidying up. It's about consciously choosing what you allow in your personal and your professional life and space. Then there's also social media. Just like physical spaces, digital environments can become cluttered and toxic. A social media detox means taking a hard look at what you consume online. It's crucial to unfollow accounts that trigger feelings of judgment, shame, jealousy. Instead, follow those that bring you joy, inspire you, and contribute to your personal growth. Because remember, every minute that you spend on social media is a choice. Use these moments wisely. Avoid the endless scrolling through negativity and comparisons. They're just going to steal away time that could be spent on activities that enhance your personal growth and happiness, whether it's with friends or family. Be intentional with your digital presence. Let it support your mental well-being, not undermine it. Then there's the personal connection detox, which I think is around relationships. Think about the people that you spend the time with. Who lifts you up? Who weighs you down? It's crucial to assess your relationships regularly, ensuring that you're mutually beneficial and supportive on all ends. This detox isn't about removing negative influence. It's about fostering connections that truly enrich your life. Setting boundaries. Sometimes detoxing your personal circle might mean setting firmer boundaries with certain individuals. If a relationship consistently leaves you feeling drained rather than energized, consider what changes are needed to protect your well-being. Then there's cultivating positive connections. So focus on nurturing those relationships with those who inspire and challenge and support you. Because good relationships are reciprocal. They fuel not just the affection, but personal growth and happiness. Surround yourself with people who respect your dreams and encourage your ambitions. So I want you to remember that reclaiming your personal power is not a destination, but a continuous path. It demands dedication, it demands resilience, and a profound commitment to living authentically for who you are. Every day offers a new opportunity to strengthen your inner power. There's a quote I love from Dr. Hartzell Wilson, which I also heard this from a dear friend of mine first. But here it goes. This is the beginning of a new day. You have been given this day to use as you will. You can waste it, or you can use it for good. What you do today is important because you are exchanging a day of your life for it. When tomorrow comes, this day will be gone forever, leaving in its place something that you have traded for it. I want it to be a gain, not a loss. Good, not evil. Success, not failure. But in order to do that, I shall not regret the price that I have paid for it. Each day is a precious transaction where what you choose to do now shapes your tomorrow. With this in mind, I challenge you to decide on one specific action that will enhance your personal power. It could be setting a boundary, dedicating time to self-reflection, or simply saying no to an unnecessary commitment. Each decision you make is a building block for a life that is genuinely reflective of who you are, who you aspire to be. Recognize that each step, no matter how small, is crucial in crafting the life that genuinely reflects who you are.
Hi, I'm Paige Wheeler, and I'm here to share a tip with all of you AO scanners out there, new and old, what I've done with the AO scan technology to help enhance my AO scan journey as a quantum living advocate. Two things. I have created a CEFI playlist for AO scan technology sales, and in that CEFI playlist, I have included things like prosperity, immune health support, love, creativity, and a number of others. And I often play that while I'm working in the back. I don't have to hear it. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But another tip is I use the AO MindSync. Our custom affirmations are awesome for something like this. I leverage the custom. I use the 120-second custom affirmation option. I go to ChatGPT and I give it a lot of information about me. So I am Paige Wheeler. I work from home. I have a Solex business. It surrounds this. I give it as much data as possible, and I ask it to create a 120-second custom affirmation for me that I can psych myself up every day for good business, creative business, and all of that. And so far, it's working. Thank you, Solex.
You know, I think it goes without saying, if you're on this call, you probably already know this. But the AO scan technology is something that's unique in all the world. Nobody else has it. Nobody else has it like this. And nobody has the breadth or the depth that we offer. And we're continuing to offer. Some of you, sometimes the way that we have rolled out new and refinements to the scanner itself, you really have sometimes asked us to slow down. But it's because we're so passionate about trying to give you as much as we can give you all the time. Now, you can stay as simple as an inner voice and a vitals, or you can get into the real depths of going through a phase 3 and get into dental and TMJ and things that the scanner can provide you. It is so unique, it is so special in all the world, and just remembering that sometimes gives us the motivation to talk to more people about it. Every time I get into a conversation, I don't really necessarily am trying to promote AO scan. We're just having a conversation with a friend. When they find out what we have to offer, they have more questions than we have time, usually in a lunch meeting or a dinner or whatever it might be, because it is so fascinating. Now, with that said, let's get to the contest. The contest is, what is your best AO scan tip.
We know you have them. You all work with an AO
Lots of
scanner
them.
every day. Yeah, we want to hear your tips and tricks with AO scan. And we'll draw 3 winners next week. And what are they going to win?
They're gonna win the Cephi dots. Cephi
Perfect.
dots are those wearables that you can imprint and carry with you for a few days at a time. I've even seen people put them into jewelry and things like that.
yeah.
I love it.
Yep. All right. Good luck. Put your answers down below. Set your Cephi frequencies to go out that you're going to be the winner, and we will draw next week. Have a great week.
These nightly reflections can become your roadmap to personal authenticity. These nightly reflections, wow. Oh,
Bloopers. No bloopers.
should I start that again? Can be extremely, oh, no. I'm gonna start all over. Sometimes, now I'm laughing.